guys, Eric Kyle here, publisher of Great Lakes Scuttlebutt Magazine, and I'm excited to be down at the Annapolis In-Water Sailboat Show right here in historic Annapolis Harbor, and I love this show, by far one of my favorite shows of the whole year. So while I'm here, I'm looking around trying to find some new and innovative products to report on, and I ran across something that we all need to learn about. EP Carry. I'm here with Joe. Joe, how are you, my man?
Great, how are you?
I'm doing fantastic. I love the idea of this outboard, we'll call it. Tell me about the EP Carry.
Well, the EP Carry is the first outboard that's made just for small dings, 13 feet and under.
Okay.
It's got just the right amount of power for them, and therefore it has the right, it's much lighter, and it's cheaper, and it's easier to use.
Well, how much does something like this weigh? Because it looks like it almost looks like a toy. It doesn't look like it weighs anything.
Well, it is pretty light.
Yeah.
This weighs 14 pounds.
Okay.
The motor's 14 pounds. The battery itself, I'll just grab that over here.
Sure.
So the battery is 6.5 pounds.
Not bad at
And
all.
what you're holding there right now is 1 hour of full speed runtime.
1 hour of full speed runtime.
Or 2 hours of half speed runtime. Now what does that mean is, if you turn this all the way up,
Oh, I can hear it.
you've got 4 knots on many dinghies.
Wow.
On a 10-foot inflatable, it's 3.8 knots.
Okay.
So you have an hour of runtime doing that.
Yep.
And then you have 2 hours of runtime. If you turn it down halfway, you're still going over 3 knots on these inflatable dinghies, even a little bit faster on some of the hard shell dinghies.
Is it pretty easy to recharge this?
Yeah, so we have a brick charger that plugs into AC. Now, a lot of people have said, okay, how do I charge that aboard my cruising ship, my mothership?
Yeah.
So the right answer there is you plug it into an inverter.
Okay.
So if you have a large inverter that you don't like to run very much because they draw your battery bank down, don't use it.
Okay.
Just use a small $35 inverter from Amazon or wherever you buy your inverters. 200 watts is all you need. Plug that into a cigarette lighter outlet, plug it into our charger, and then you're charging your battery.
So this is basically an outboard motor for my dinghy. How many horsepower are in this motor?
So it's a 1 horsepower equivalent motor.
Okay.
What that means is it's around 250 watts of input power.
Okay.
There's other brands out there that have a 500 watt minimum size.
Yeah.
500 watt minimum size is tailored for a 1-ton boat or less, right? Well, that's bigger than a dinghy.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, right.
So we've tailored, and their efficiency peak is up at 500 watts.
Okay.
Our efficiency peak is at 250 watts.
Right.
Right, which is where the dinghy sits.
Right.
And that's between 3 and 4 knots. Boats up to 600 pounds.
A lot of great technical information. I've got a 9-foot dinghy. Is this going to handle it?
You're going to love it.
I love that idea because right now, Joe, my dinghy weighs about 60 pounds,
Yep.
and it is a pain in the you-know-what to get off the transom, onto the back of the transom of the dinghy, bringing it back and forth all the
I got
time. This is lightweight, easy to use. Do you have a contraption that I can easily fit it onto my dinghy?
Well, back up a step.
Sure.
Your 60-pound dinghy with this motor on it is going to be a 70-pound powerboat.
Right.
Is that awesome?
Yeah, I like that. I like that idea. Okay, so tell me this. There's a lot of different products that are out there that offer some type of electrical outboard power.
Right.
What makes yours unique, better, price point wise? Why would I want to buy yours over somebody else's?
Sure. Number 1, it's made in the United States. We support it here.
That's good.
Number 2, it weighs 20 pounds instead of 30. 30 is the minimum weight for any of these other systems.
Right.
It's 20 pounds in 2 packages. One package is 14 pounds. The other one is 6.5 pounds. Right. So it's easy to hand down to the dinghy from the mothership and then back again.
Sure.
It's easier to charge. It takes less energy to charge it, so it's less of a demand on your house bank.
Okay.
And then we have features. I got to show you this one feature. Okay?
Sure, please do.
So it has reverse right in the tiller arm.
Okay.
Right? So you don't have to reach back to turn your motor around like a lot of these smaller motors.
I'm into that, brother.
Right. But it has a latch that keeps the motor from popping up, right?
Oh,
So the way I disable
okay.
that latch is, step back just for a second.
Sure.
Pull on the tiller arm and the latch is disabled.
That's it.
So you're sitting on the middle thwarts, you raise it like that, and you lower it like that. When you reach the beach, you just pull on it and it comes up.
Does the handle move up so it's out of the way of the area of the boat?
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you want, when you store the motor, you can take this handle and you can pivot it all the way
Put it all the way back, too.
So it's easy to store.
Oh, that is fantastic. Okay, so price point on a product like this. What am I looking to pay for something like this?
So it's $1,600 for the complete package.
With the battery?
With the battery.
Wow, that's not bad at all.
With the charger, with the spare key. It comes with a bag for the motor so you can store it in your lazarette without getting it tangled in all your lines.
Love it, love it.
Right? And the battery floats.
What?
It floats.
When have you ever heard that before? The battery floats. That's crazy.
When you drop that into the drink,
And it's inevitable because it'll happen.
You can recover it.
Okay, so the bag itself makes the battery float.
That's right.
I love it. Okay, so let's say I'm unfortunate and I'm not able to make it down to the Annapolis In-Water Sailboat Show. Where am I going to go online to find out more information of product and where I can buy it?
So you can find it at epcarry.com.
You made it pretty complicated then.
epcarry.com.
Yep, I love it. That is fantastic. Joe, I think you've got a fantastic product, and let's not even go into the fact that this is green. We all love the green products that are out there. This helps the environment. It's going to help my back as well.
Yeah.
Plus, something like this, I mean, honestly, when I'm putzing around the marina on my dinghy, or I'm going from a mooring ball onto the dock, I'm not using it for an hour. I can imagine something like this lasting some time.
Yeah, it can last a couple of days on a charge if you're doing shift to shore. Maybe you have a dog.
Yeah.
The dog has to go to the beach, right?
Right.
4 or 5 times a day. Typically, that's like a third of a charge. You're going to last 2 or 3 days doing it that way.
Different shaft sizes or no?
Right. So this is a short shaft.
Okay.
Right? We have a long shaft and we have a mini for fishing kayaks.
You thought of it all. epcarry.com.
Yep.
Fantastic. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
epcarry.com. That's where you guys want to go. Check out this fantastic new product. It's going to help you in so many ways for your transportation needs on your dinghy. Thanks so much for joining us today, guys. We'll see you out on the water.